Hello, 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 you guys. It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I've missed you guys as always, as usual. Welcome back to Why You Tarot for Readings, all about you. So today, divine masculine reading, um, cute little number I found for it's called Stormzy. I think it's how you say his name, and the song is called Hide and Seek. Very cute video. Okay, I really dig the song. The first time it was led to me, I was like, okay, okay, I see the song, I see the song. Um, so how it is like in the video, he's kind of in like an apartment that you can see that someone used to live in before, but it's like when you have like just stuff covering all the furniture and everything, there's no one there. You can tell someone hasn't been there for a while, but everything's covered, there's still stuff. So he's sitting there and he's kind of just reminiscing about the memories that he's had with this divine feminine, excuse me, with his divine feminine, and he's just going through the memories, and he's just having a laugh, and he's remembering when they did this and that spot and that spot. So he's just kind of going through memory lane and really just it almost feels like it's the last goodbye for that like apartment or something like that. It's probably like the final details where he's like finally leaving. In the video particular, the divine feminine walks away from the divine masculine. And as the song kind of goes on, it's a very cute story where he kind of just pretty much is saying like, you know what, I know you got to do what you got to do, but just know at the end of it, I'll always hold a spot if you need it, if you need help. It's like they're best friends and stuff like that in the video. Like they're very, you can tell that they just had this unique bond with each other where they just had this friendship as well as a love. So in the song he goes about, he's like, oh girl, you're shining, you're a diamond, you needed reminding, this moment of timing when your soul needs aligning, it's me you confide in. Seeking and hiding, you know where to find me, babe. So where he goes on about where to find me, babe, he kind of continues that throughout the song as well, where she can pretty much just find him if anything. Now he talks about how he goes on with the song. He says, what's it gonna be? What we gonna do? Here we go again. This ain't nothing new. I ain't trying to run game, but it's true. Came and you made me feel. So he says you came in and made me feel. So he wasn't looking for anything as usual, right? They're not looking for love, you find love, right? And so he's just kind of like, yo, it's your, I don't want to say fault, but it's kind of like he's saying, hey, I was on my course and you just came along and just swept me up with your amazingness. Then it goes on to says, you call me for help, you gotta chill, need time for yourself, you gotta heal. This ain't nothing you felt, it's how you feel. You came and you made me feel. We built this all wrong. I'll take the blame. But instead of tearing us down, we'll rearrange, baby. Don't want to fight no more. Keep me where I belong. I've tried and I've tried, but I can't hide from your love. Oh girl, you're shining, shining, shining. He goes on to talk about, how she's like this diamond in the sky, and he talks about how amazing she is and everything. And he continues to go on. He's like, what we searching for? Let me search now. Take your shoes off, put your purse down. How you gonna tell me that it's never gonna work now? So this is where she's like, yo, I'm done, this is just not gonna work out. So he's like, wait, what do you mean? And then it says, type of shit to make me put a verse down. Now that line, when I was like, okay, why did he say that? It took me a minute to understand that little line. But that line, I was just like, think of it as an artist to go and make music. Like, it's gotta really thump you, like really hit you, for you to take the time to kind of jot down and write like a love song. Where I predict is what he pretty much means in that sentence. So he goes on, he says, worse now, caught me, made me our bed and gotta lay in it. We made our bed and they got to lay in it. Okay, there we go. Thought it wasn't hard for me, but every day it is. Heartbreak, such a dark place, but we stay in it. What I'm trying to say exactly is I found you. I feel your presence when I'm not around you. Queen in the city, they need to crown you. Holy water, baby, let me drown you. Fire and water, I gotta low you. Burn out, then reappear. Light is still guiding you home. You know I'm there. And rest assured, if you ever need help or just need a place to hide, no, I'll keep it to myself. Word. And then he goes on to talk about how great she is. Um, so I love the fact that even though they have been through quite a bit, he's still saying that he's holding a place that anytime, like it could go on for years and years and we may not speak, but if you call me up and you say you need me, I would be there. Now that is some next type of feelings, okay? To hold that on even if you're like not speaking to a person, that is that unconditional type of love. But definitely in the story it's pretty much saying that she walked away, she kind of let it be, for whatever reason. I don't know what broke them up. It doesn't really say, but for whatever reason, she kind of like says, "Yo, I'm dipping," and he's just like, "I don't blame you." But he even admits to him being in the wrong. In the at the beginning part of the song, he says, "I take the blame." Like he'll take the blame. All right, let's see what's going on in this divine masculine reading for this twin flame connection. What messages want to come through for this divine masculine? It's such a beautiful song because it's called hide and seek. It's like no matter where you hide, um, even if you try to hide, I'll always seek you and I'll always find you. Okay, that's a little creepy though. Creepy, but not like a full on creepy way, but it's just it's a cute little thing. Hide and seek. You know, trying to say that no matter what, you know, I'll find you. You'll find your way back. This is I really just feel an unconditional type of love that this divine masculine has for this particular divine feminine. And we have here the first card coming out is I forgive you. Someone's forgiving someone in the connection. I feel like that is the divine masculine energy, saying that he forgives you for making the choices you made, even though he knows the choice you made was the right thing to do and the right thing for you and the right thing for the connection. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, yo, you still left. I wanted you to stay. Okay, tell me more about this I forgive you. What does the divine masculine want to say? What are the messages the divine masculine wants to say? I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. I need more time to figure things out. How could you still love me after all I've done? Even though this person can hold such a put you in such a high, like they like, I don't want to say pedestal in a sense, but they hold you at such a high like level that no matter what, like I was saying before, that if you come in, they'll it's like they almost they wouldn't say no, but at the same time they can't understand how you could do that for them, because in their eyes you're this shining diamond, as he talks about in the song. You're this rare entity, something that's pure, that's worth so much. So they don't understand how something like that could still have lingering feelings for them. Okay, let's see what's going on with this connection. This divine masculine is connecting with this. Different perspective. He's trying to change his mind. Divine masculine is trying to have a new perspective on how they view what exactly. I want to say how they view love, but let's see what the tarot says. He's having a transformation for sure. I mean, to change your way of thinking, that takes quite a bit, okay? Because if you've been thinking a particular way for, say, 10 years, that's 10 years of you having to break down those habits, break down those walls, okay? So this person's definitely going through quite a bit of a change. And you have two major arcana cards coming back to back as well. So it's quite a bit of a change this divine masculine is going through. So let's see, let's clarify this hangman and the death card. So we have here the, wow, we have here the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Swords coming through. Yeah, they've had their defenses up quite a bit for some period of time, but they finally understood that in order for them to have a change, they had to let go. They had to have a different pattern. They had to kind of pull down their walls in a sense, not have them so high up, walk away from the things that they need to walk away from. How do they think about, when they think about the divine feminine, what are they thinking? What are the thoughts that come to their mind when they're thinking of the divine feminine? So we have here the first card coming out is distance. And we have here numb, paralyzed, and empty. So they're definitely feeling, if you've been thinking they're off living their life and being perfectly fine away from this this distance away from you, not you guys not being into a union, that's a lie, because they do feel, they feel so strongly about the connection that in order for them to function, it's almost like they have to kind of close that feeling. It's like they can't even allow themselves to think of you, because if they do, then it's just they open up. It's almost like that rabbit hole. They open it up and they can't shut it back, and then they have to go back through the same process. But they're learning to change their mental state so that they can have a new perspective of how to handle their feelings and situations better. Sexually frustrated. So I mean, that card kind of explains it all. They thinking about the hanky panky. I mean, we're grown, right? So do your thing, boo. Do your thing. Let's see. What does the romance angels want to say in regards to this connection with this divine masculine? Connecting with this divine feminine. What does the romance angels want to say to this couple, this group? His eyes are so piercing in this sexually frustrated card. Like, I feel like it keeps peeping through and just like glaring at me. We have here, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And when I was shuffling and I did the split, the card trust did show, and I was like, you know what, if it's meant to come out, it'll come out. So give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I mean, the love is there, no question about it. Okay, there's growth being had. It's being worked on. They're figuring out things. They're finally learning to have the healing process because they forgave. They finally found it in their heart to forgive. And I know divine feminine is gonna be like, excuse me, forgive me? Like, really? But listen, divine feminine, there's times when you're doing stuff that you don't even know you're doing, and can be hurting them. Been there, done that. It happens sometimes. But this person, once they open the gates of being able to forgive the divine feminine, is when they were able to kind of unlock this thing that they've been holding on to, so they can move away from it. It's almost like it wasn't even a subject, and now it's on their schedule for them to work on it. Let's see, what is the, can we get a little bit of in the future after this person goes through this timeline stage, this death stage, this rebirthing stage? What's to come to them when it comes to the matters of love? What is next in their twin flame connection? What do they need to know? Compromise. I mean, when it comes to working on your relationship, there has to be, you know, that compromise that happens for both parties, right? A new direction. In both of these cards, we have the female looking in one particular direction, and she's going towards the sun, and it's the divine masculine is going to have to follow pursuit in order to get to being on the same page. Because this compromise card, it's, let's look a little into more this compromise card. Compromise about what? What can we get more about this compromise card? Ten of Swords coming out again. Okay, so a lot of change, a lot of growth. We also have here the Sun card as well. So once this person allows himself to let go of this painful ending, allow themselves to go and forgive, they can start making, just even having the idea and the thoughts of moving forward in a connection, changing its path. We also have here, it's 19, which boils down to 10. So it's 10, 10, 10. You also have 9. You have high number cards. So I feel like this person is already in the process of doing this. I don't feel like it's a starting stage. I feel like this person is already in the process of doing the changes that they can do themselves, the things that they can work on, so that they can come back with a new mindset. Okay, so if they're going to come back with a new mindset, what are they coming back with? We have here the King of Swords, the Devil card, and the Hierophant. So this person's coming back with clarity of understanding what's been keeping them trapped, what's been keeping them kind of in this cage, kind of just restricted. They've learned to find more freedom. They've learned to free their mental space. Their mental space no longer has control over them. They're able to operate and understand how to control their mental space. It's almost like the thoughts were taking over them, and they would act through their ego and their pride and stuff, how they truly felt. And I feel as if this person's learning to strengthen that and become more in the king stage when it comes to all aspects, when it comes to communication, thinking, you know, everything in that air energy. When they let go of this heavy burden, they'll feel so free. They'll feel so free. They'll feel so much light. They really will feel so much better. So, for those of you watching at Divine Feminine, I don't feel like there's any illness towards this person. I like that they're going through their changes, and they're not going through too easy changes either. It is like uppercut, gut punch kind of changes they're going through, but they're trying to be better. So if you do want to continue this journey on with them, there's a set essence, you know, of having trust and giving your relationship a chance, and working through, because there can be a new direction in the situation, but this person needs this time to heal, and separation is the best thing to happen for you guys. This distance is the best thing because it's allowing them the freedom to go through this change, to be able to see things more clearly. They're no longer going to be under this spell when they come back, with their new energy, to compromise and have a better relationship with you. I mean, it's always great to level up, right? Guys, we're going to leave it at that. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.